So as far as these psychologists, regardless of what, which court they might be, working with, who is responsible for, I guess, training for them to make sure that they're not acting out of their scope of practice? Would that be you, the board, or would that be the court that they're part of? Mm-hmm. And yeah, because I'm wondering where the oversight is for what they're actually doing.
Representative Keschel, thank you for the question. I would defer to Dr. Stewart in terms of the training for their scope of practice for that specifically.
Okay.
Thank you, Representative. Continuing education hours are required for license renewal. So many has to be done. They're every 2 years. And so within that, the scope would be ethics as well. So that would be included there. I think they're 40 hours every 2 years for that. Now, I know for criminal court, and I'm sorry, I know this is another issue, but the state Supreme Court holds training every 18 months for psychologists in the criminal aspect. So being a witness, the psychiatrists and psychologists that do the competency evaluations, we meet every 18 months to go through the Supreme Court training. It's a 2.5 day training. And then that list of people that are in attendance goes to the various divisions of the Superior Court. In terms of family court, I don't know how that, if the family court has any such training requirements or not.
Okay. Real quick to that point, I guess, so some of my concerns then, if you found out that a psychologist was acting beyond their scope of practice, would that be enough to take a claim to a complaint, I guess, to that level?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, outside of scope of practice. If they were, for instance, talking about prescribing medication in this state, there's 7 states that allow psychologists to prescribe medication. Arizona is not one of them. So if that was the nature of the misbehavior, if you will, then that would certainly be worthy of a complaint, and that would push it on us.
Okay, and one more, Mr. Chair. Have you ever, when there's an active claim or complaint, not a claim, on an individual, a psychologist, are you open as one of your possible avenues to recommending that that person possibly be removed from a case at that point? Or
we have no such power to do that.
Okay. Again, I don't know if this is for you, Doctor, or for you, Jennifer. To obtain licensure with the board, do you require somebody to complete education in the, quote, social basis of behavior, which may include social psychology, group process, cultural diversity, and organizational and systems theory?
Mr. Chair, I'm going to request that Dr. Diana Medina address this, as she has expertise in this area in terms of qualifications for licensure.
All right. Ma'am, if you would, please give your name for the record. Yeah.
Sorry.
That switch comes in handy, doesn't it?
It
Yeah.
sure
And please
does.
get as close to the microphone as you possibly can.